So when Groupcall started, it was just text messaging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now it's sort of cool and updated. So I mean, what advantage?
We've made a lot of changes to this stuff. We've made it a lot easier for schools to use. We've made it available on almost every electronic device. So it doesn't matter if you're on a computer, on a tablet, on a phone, smartphone, you can use and you can communicate. And it's all two-way now as well. So we made it cool. Parents these days tend to be using things like Facebook. They used to go to one place for everything. So what we tried to do is use that. Schools have an obligation to communicate with parents.
Yeah, but I mean, there's got to be a certain restraint, because it used to drive me nuts. Every day from 3 separate schools, you'd get 2 letters each, you know.
Yeah. And we do train schools. We do advise them on how to communicate wisely and how to stop bombarding parents with useless information. You don't really care if chips aren't on the menu today or there's a flag. You don't care about that. What you want to know is the important stuff. You want to know that your child's in school or not. You want to know they're safe. And you want to know anything that's really important, whether it's child safety. You want to know how they're doing.
Exam results, conduct in school,
behaviour, achievement, assessment. If one of your daughters at school and they do a brilliant piece of work, the school can video that and they can send that to you so you can see it. If you wish, you don't have to, and the school doesn't have to do it, but they need to communicate with it. The schools are obligated to let you know as a parent 3 times a year, and that's normally 2 school reports and 1 open email. We're not suggesting they should ever stop face-to-face communication, because that's the best way to communicate. But schools have got to drive down costs, they've got to improve efficiency. That's what we try to do.
The problem really with education is that teachers are expected to do so much these days.
Exactly, but schools have a management system, whether it's Sims or whether it's one of the others. All we ask schools to do is just keep that up to date. Everything else should be automated, and everything else should be really easy to use.
So like this whole marking system, I mean, is that a plus?
Yeah, you mark online wherever you are. So years ago, teachers used to take piles of textbooks home. When I was at school, you'd come in with the textbook marked in red pen or green or whatever. Now it's all electronic. So teachers can sit at home or wherever they are, on whatever they want, and do their marking electronically.
Yeah.
And it automatically feeds back into the school central system. The timetable is in the school central system. We just push it straight to parents.
And what about this EID system? I mean, it's sort of, I mean, you know, well, some people feel it's a bit Orwellian or something.
You start at the very beginning and you think, nowadays, most people have around 12 passwords. You can't remember 12 different passwords, particularly if the suggestion is they should be alphanumeric, so numbers and letters, and symbols, so they're hard to break. And they've got to be at least 8 characters long, and they all should be different. So if you do that, you're not going to remember them, so you write them down. Or what you do is you use the same for everything, which is what most people do. What we're suggesting is, if you've got an e-identity, that should stay with you throughout your school life, and on from there as well. But it also means that you can have kids in multiple schools, but you've got one identity, and those identities are linked. So you've got a lot of benefits from having one place for all this information. We've been working for 3 years on IDAS, Identity for Schools. It's built for schools. Yeah, there's many identity systems out there, but they're not education specific, as is.
Is that, in business terms, education specific? Is that a plus? That it's, I mean, what's the differentiation between other ID systems and specific for?
You can have an ID system, but in education, it links you to your children wherever they are. So at the moment, you said you've got 2 daughters, 2 schools. Yeah, you're getting information from both of those separately. If you're using, or schools are using our identity system, you have one logon. Everything gets fed into that. So everything in one place, from 2 children in 2 different schools. You might also be a teacher in another school. You might also be on a board of governors or a member of the Parent Teacher Association. It's all one identity with different presences. That's uniqueness, one place.
And where given all this activity in Groupcall, where's it all leading to? What's next?
We've only just started down this road. We've got a lot of ideas. Lawrence, as you know, is never short of ideas. But more importantly, we listen to what our customers want. And our customers want simplicity. Every school has to reduce cost and improve efficiency. That's what we try to do in everything we do.